Hey Purple Pizza Eaters, welcome back to the channel. This is Purple Pizza Chronicles, and today we are having dumplings and spicy stir-fried noodles, spicy seafood noodles, and they were instant noodles, and I just kind of jazzed them up a little bit, put some shrimp, vegetables, and then we're gonna eat some Chinese pork. I need to grab a quick thumbnail. Alright guys, that should do it. And without further ado, let's dig in. These are delicious. It has leeks, pork, and rice wrapper. Mmm. Mmm. And I'm dipping them in a sauce that I made from white vinegar, chili oil, and a little bit of soy sauce. So good. Mm. Mmm. And if you guys noticed, I cut my hair. Finally. This was sitting on the stove for a little while, so it's kind of stuck together. But it's nice and steamy. It's hot. And as I was cooking these, I did taste them a little bit. Guys, they're so good. Mm. They're the Nagori like brand, and it says Nong Shim on it. My daughter says that it's Korean, and they're the stir-fried noodles. Mmm. Mmm. Shrimp cooked perfectly. They're so cute. They have like this little raccoon on them, and then it comes with these like, come on, I'm trying to get you out here. Raccoon shaped fish cakes. They're so good. And I'll be drinking from the coldest water and also some aloe drink. If you want to enter into the free giveaway to win a free coldest, it's happening every week. The link will be in the description below. Guys, it's been such a crazy week. I'm sorry that my recording schedule and uploading schedule has been kind of wonky this particular week because my mom had surgery on Tuesday. So it's been crazy for me and the family, just helping her with her recovery and making sure that she gets everything that she needs, and all that good stuff. So it's been kind of a little hectic, but I'm here now and I'm recording today. Guys, bomb. So bomb. I'm just need a little bit elbow room. Put that right there. Bring this up here. So I binge watched the night that before she went into surgery. I binge watched that new Netflix series. It's so delicious. Love is Blind. I did not sleep that night because I already was just like, you know, not nervous, but like uneasy. Like my mom is going into surgery. Like I want to make sure that I see her off and spend some time with her before she goes, because I was unable to go with her because we didn't know what time they were going to do her surgery. Like my daughter had to go to school and everything, and I had to like see my daughter off to go to school, you know? So I couldn't go to the hospital. But I binge watched this series and it's so good. It's about these young people, these young adults. They start off with like, I don't even know, like I want to say like 9 or so men and women. But they only have enough for 6 couples. So they go on a series of dates, but here's the kicker. They don't see each other. It's basic human connection without seeing them. So you don't have to worry about the biases of being, you know, just dating a person based on physically how they look. So I like that part of it. So they go on these dates in these pods and they don't see each other. They don't know how each other looks. Like it's just, it was such a good social experiment. It was so good. I really, really enjoyed it. If you guys have not checked it out, you guys should. Like, this guy and this girl met each other and then they didn't even know like what race they were, what social economic status, like based on what they were telling them. That's just dope. I would definitely do that. So that guy, I don't know if I should go into detail, but it was a moment of the show that this guy you know, had dated men and women, you know, in his past. For me, that's not a problem if you are upfront with the person that you're in the pod with, you know? Let them decide if they're going to keep seeing you. That would be their decision. He held in that bit of information after the fact that he proposed to the girl. Yeah. So the object of the game is for you to find a person and basically marry them on site. It's similar to that show, Married on Site. He held that information after the fact that he proposed to her. He waited until their honeymoon vacation, because that's also a part of the show. They get to, go on this elaborate trip to Mexico and have this romantic getaway to like further get to know each other, Child, he was like, I got something to tell you. And she's like, tell me what? That was like literally after they stepped off the plane. They were just barely in their hotel before he basically ruined the moment. He was acting super passive aggressive because he's feeling some type of way. Oh Lord, you just don't want me to be great today, huh? Oh boy. So he was like being very passive aggressive, transferring some type of tension onto the girl. And she's peeping game like, you're getting a little mouthy for no reason, Like your jokes are no longer jokes. They're becoming toxic. And then, excuse me, she goes and sleeps in her room. They had 2 separate rooms, and she stayed in her room, and then they reconvened in the morning. So what happens next shocked me, because it started off very calm, like calm before the storm kind of thing. And here's the thing about toxic people. They always withhold that information. They always withhold information up until the last moment. Up until you've already established a relationship. And then boom, they come out of nowhere with these curveballs. And then they expect you to automatically agree with them. They don't allow you to feel how you feel and feel in your truth. Like, even though he was expressing his truth, you did it in such a way that you could have avoided all of this confrontation had you been honest from the get-go. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a lot for a straight person to take in. And that has nothing to do with homophobia, transphobia, whatever. That's basically catfishing that person into a relationship with you. You're catfishing them to like you when you really have a ulterior motive. It is very hard to come out. Trust me, I've came out to my mom 3 times. Trust me, I already know how hard it is. And before people start coming for me saying you don't know what it's like to be in the LGBTQ plus community, I do. And one thing I can honestly say is, you be open and you be honest with people. You be straight up from jump. Had he told that girl in the pod that he was bisexual or had some, bi-curious ways, I'm pretty sure she would have accepted it. Because she accepted it at the pool. Like, she was accepting to the fact that he told her, but she said, like, you could have told me before you proposed to me. Because in the real world, your spouse, if your potential spouse that you're pursuing, you want to let them know your background. Oh, I feel this way about this. Here's my views on politics. Here's my views on marriage. Here's my views on gay, straight, whatever. You're asking these qualifying questions, these non-negotiables. So why didn't you just make that a priority? I believe he was trying to rope her into a relationship, into liking him, because he was afraid to be rejected. And that's all it is. And just be real and just be honest and say that you are afraid that I was going to turn you down. And then if she turns you down, that does not make her a bad person. That's her choice. And that is okay. Like, we've been in this society to where, like, we're very desensitized. Like, we're sensitive but desensitized to other people at the same time. We want them to accept us for our stuff, but we don't want to accept what they have to say about our stuff. Like, you wanted to be like, okay, I'm bisexual. You have to be okay with this so we can live happily ever after. I feel better now. No. And he's talking about he's receiving death threats from people at the reunion. Like, I don't think anyone deserves to get their life threatened. I'm gonna get a fork, guys. Be right back. Yeah, I don't think anyone deserves to get their life threatened at all. The thing is, he had toxic ass tendencies, and I hated how the hosts praised him for it. And nobody called him out for it. And then you gonna put her through all of that, and then you want to talk about her damn wig. That's deflection 101. He turned his stuff into something, turned it around, and started deflecting. Tried to make it seem like she was intolerant. And she wasn't being intolerant. There are people out there that love people who date all genders. There are people who are out there that prefer to date men who are not straight. To each is their own. I'm not saying what's good, what's bad, or whatever. But, like, why not just be honest with her and let her make that decision? It was a lot for her to take in. I understand it was hard for him to say. Of course. It's just like me, back when I was dating. I used to be like, before the first date, I have a child. She's number one. She's very important to me, of course. I'm a package deal. And then you sit back and you let them decide if they want to continue to see you or further the relationship or to get to know you further. You don't wait until you've gotten into a relationship, established some feelings, and then say, oh yeah, and by the way, I have a child. Like, no. And then you just want them to accept it, like, take it or leave it. That's toxic behavior. No way. Alright, my phone was ringing. Sorry, guys. But anyway, all in all, I liked the show. I had to, just go in real quick because that guy, Carlton, was just a hot mess. I just did not like his... No. But the show is good. Interesting to see. I hope they make a season 2. That was good. I was craving some instant noodles, and those were like the best instant noodles I've had besides like jajangmyeon. Delicious. Yeah, so you guys should check out that show. Love is Blind on Netflix. I said it's delicious, boy. It's a good show. It has a good message. I thought all in all it was a good show. I binge watched all of the episodes. Like, it was really good. I love Cameron and Lauren. I think they're just the cutest little couple ever. I was seeing them all over like Facebook. I'm like, who are these people? I'm thinking it was like something from like The Bachelor, because I don't like The Bachelor. I don't watch it. So I thought she came from there. And then I'm like, look deeper, and they're like, no, they're on a new Netflix show called Love is Blind. I'm like, oh, so I need to see this show. And I did, and I loved it. It was great. So yeah, and step outside the box. Like, it's okay to date somebody for no reason at all. It's okay to love who you love. It's okay to find someone that is for you. All this time, like, I was really like always interested in dating outside my race, but I never did it. So I was just always like, oh, I'm doing myself a disservice if I date outside my race. It was just like a lot of things. Now I'm like open to exploring that when I get my other situation finalized and over with. So I don't know. I'm open to it in the future, but no one knows the future. So I'm not opposed to it, because I think everybody should get a chance to love who they want to love. So that is my message for the day. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to today's video. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when I post. And I've decided to create another YouTube channel exploring my wave journey. If you guys want to stay tuned for that, I'll be posting more on my Snapchat. So hit me up on my Snapchat to see those videos or snippets of me getting my waves together. I'm going to go to the store and get some product, and I'm going to play around and then hopefully color my hair. So I'm loving the cut. This is it. I dig it. I'm glad that I cut it. So thank you guys so much. And until next time, my pepper pizza eaters, peace.